Good evening, America. Greetings and salutations. Welcome. Grace Walking Undefined. I'm Pastor Nicole Zborzu Carabajal Spray, temporarily in Westport, Washington. I wish to address immigration, of whom at one time I supported, fought for, marched, protested for, and yet they continue to show in actions and egos a people unable to assimilate. A people who use pity to take our American dream. Yo soy mexicana, nacida aquí en los Estados Unidos. So I am familiar with the people you give our country to. Though they continue to show they were unworthy of grace or thought, I continue to fight for it. As did my family, my sisters. Because the white man was cruel to them. Most cruel. Savants, bombarded by realities, and they are immoral, generalizing, defined to me in measurement that I may calibrate how many before generalizing is understood as the falsehood it is. I will briefly, I'm looking at the time, I'm not professional, but these call for thinking outside the box. Mostly every member of my family has been affected by the morality of these women and continue to be affected. Not to say the men are without guilt, for they are the guilt. Suffice, then you say they're the best workers. Define best workers. I want to understand that. Excuse me, I'm smoking marijuana because I'm an old woman and I heard much. And I'm being denied primary care. And when I do see it, they deny me the most basic of diabetes supplies. Because they say Medicare will not pay for it. So if I just get back on this other stuff with these immigrants, it took me living amongst them on a pretty regular basis to understand that I was wrong. The liberals are wrong. Those who support this type of criminal are wrong. Now, all you need, according to America, all you need is pity. All you need is something so bad. I mean, they can't go back and say God is so rough. You give them welfare, food stamps, Obamacare, Obama phone. Because they're so poor they can't make it where they're at. Well, I got news for you, liberals, Democrat, and Democracy. If you turn to the left, you will see your lie. As you walk on your break to get your espresso and your Danish, look down on what lays on concrete and know you placed it. It, what is it? It, that's what you made them. It, right here in Westport, a lady in a wheelchair. Where are the outcasts? Yet a sanctuary community. There is no law and never has been. Department of Justice, I know you're having your I think about it and I think about it. I say, God, no. And like this afternoon, it wasn't even night time. And the terrorist, South Beach, I don't know. It's like they get a new toy and they got to use it. Like the gun. The lights flashing in a population of 2,099. Who's it for? Who's it for? Suffice, I'll share a few stories of those who had our American dream. Republic Services on 97th or the 67th and Paramount, North Long Beach. Over 200 employed. What is the predominant race and language? They tried to kill Orville. Nice people. At the end of the shift, the Mexican had to admit to Orwell he did a good job, but he didn't take it away from the fact that he put Orwell on the receiving end of a downhill of a dumpster fully packed with garbage. Okay. Nice people. Pep Boys on on Hoover and Washington. You know, where the dream children prostitute after getting off of Los Angeles Technical College. I know. I saw. Pep Boys who went in there with money we had saved to pay for 2 tires cash. The Mexican refused to service the egos of your people, Reverend Sammy Rodriguez. Um, it took 2 Mexican managers and 1 black manager to make an insignificant do his job description. What do you think this insignificant did? He's angry. And we paid full price. They tried to give us the tires for free. I said, no, just sell me the tires, put the tires on, so we can get the hell out of here. What do you think this insignificant piece of animal? You see, I'm getting better. I didn't say shit. He left the lug nuts loose. We drove 40 miles a day, 6 days a week. It was a little over a month before another Mexican told us what he had done. The Mexican even showed us what this insignificant treasure of Little Horn Hussein Obama had done. He cut the tit off the stair. I kept telling Orville, baby, that metal is going to come right through my back. Oh, everything okay, everything okay, everything okay. It's like America. Everything okay, everything. Americans, these sons of bitches, are hurting me. I'm your mother, America. And y'all ain't listening. You see the harm, you just, God dang it. These nice people, Ramona Paul, senior house, and they would go to Los Amigos and get their beer at break and lunch. The parents would bring the whores in through the front. Mexicans, mind you, only 2 floors and a parking lot underneath. Not even a full block. Home Depot was down the street on Alondra. Mexicans came with their buckets from Home Depot, took off new plumbing. As Rick, superintendent of the project, was locked in doing porno in his office. Mexicans, we supplemented our less than living wage by recycling. Orville had to ask Rick, the superintendent of the project of Palm Communities on Figueroa, Excuse me, I'm having memory loss. Surprise. Mexicans were so angry that Orwell had permission after work to pick up the medal. They're not like Washington State. Washington State took away everything from the pool. I mean, every motherfucking thing. Even recycling. I was stunned what they had done. Suffice, these Mexicans were angry. There were employees of Labor Ready, True Blue Company, which was horrible. I can still see it. Gomer was downstairs. I call them names. We've been married a long time. Oh, and sometimes he is a Gomer, if not most times. He was picking up a medal. I was outside, Oh, I just returned from Long Beach. Since me staying in Los Angeles. Because the Mexicans have put a target on me. Because Mexican gang girls were a service to Orwell. Suppose let's get back to the other. Two Mexicans up above on the third floor on the balcony. Orwell below. It's like slow motion. I never left again. I would drop him off and I'd go Little India and just an adventure. Then a private club of questionable business in Beverly Hills. Soundproofing and also putting shackles on the walls. Surprise, there was a Mexican again from True Blue Company, Labor Ready, Southgate. He never showed up on Mondays. It's like Pancho from, they used to have him there. I think they even hired him permanent at Washington Crab Producers. They get their paycheck, they go get drunk, they're not coming in the next day. You can take that to the bank. Anyway, the supervisor, a Mexican, was getting angry. Orwell was there before time. Always been a good worker. And he was clean. Suffice, the other crew got angry. It's like, no, we gotta let him go. They let him go, but they were gonna let him work the day out, so he'll have more money. The Mexican, the boss asked for a drill. Are you listening, little horn Hussein Obama? The boss, who in his charity allowed an employee unworthy of employment to work his day, asked for the drill. Orwell was stunned. He gave the drill, handed the drill to the boss, his hand on the trigger. What did he do? What is a hand to a construction worker? And all because of a reprimand. We don't need someone who is undependable. Then we get back to the gangs. America, you're like Clinton. It ain't a lie till I say it's a lie. If I say it's a lie, it's a lie. If it's not a lie, it's not a lie. Well, baby, on the steps of Catholic charities, not far from where I live, by James Wood, the Catholic school right across the street, a little girl and a Mexican, like it was a bedroom. Then human trafficking. God dang it, so many incidents. My God, a mother with two girls recycling. And the little girl, a prostitute, climbed up in Oral's lap. And then the little black girl, 9 years old, I was going through evaluation for my disability. A little black girl, just up on Oral's. And we didn't even know her. She was like freaking. No. Not no, but hell no. Integrity. From 2004, no, 2005 January to 2015. Oh, two little girls were the personal service of a little Mexican man. When I tried to do something about it, the other pedophilia stood on the corner in daylight across from the school, looking at our apartment. Or was it, you got to stop? I had no choice. I saw those little girls grow up to be women. Mexican women have what'd you call it? I saw a Mexican woman telling a person on the telephone she had every age of girl. Human trafficking is normal. And then you have corporations that say you will bow down to the criminal. What? Anyway, allow me. I need to compile all these stories into one, and it's a challenge. I'm going to put this up. I gotta do the immigration. Nothing is going to change. And if you make allowances, which you have, for laws to be broken, more laws will be broken until the law is used to harm you. America, the police are dangerous. Simple as that. And you know it. It's like catching someone doing something wrong and no metaphor or simile will explain to blame and excuses. They're wrong. Surprise, no. Immigration has destroyed our country, our school system, our health care. And still you say they're okay. We cannot find housing in our own country. I gotta do some awful things. George Jones, you sold me inferior diabetic supplies, including bad insulin, for the pen did not work. America, we already have what the immigrants hand us. We already have it. In our neighbor, in our friends, in our husbands, in our schools, in our banks, where we shop. And it is as they break our Constitution and USA laws, they use our laws to harm us. And that us is a woman in a wheelchair, someone addicted to drugs that you stole their humanity, and then you put them in the hands of Darius McDaniel's security. I don't know how many times I've told Laurel, he's got your illness. No, we don't need people like us here. We already got us in the multitude. Your children are rude. Your children are rude. They take kindness not for weakness, but an interpretation that only morality can understand. Everybody wants to fuck. I think we have that under control. Savas, We don't need more of what we already got. Because then what we already got makes buds with those that are like them. And they harm, they bully, they terrorize. I don't give a good goddamn how you color this and what shade. It is purple that's walking. And that is abuse. Abuse of our children. You took our dream away. Then you make us feel guilty. Oh, how can you take that from them? They ain't got no job. Well, baby, I got news for you. We ain't got no fucking jobs either. And those homes you're giving to them, God, why people aren't giving it to us? Anyway, in grace of God, be blessed in the midst of immense. And know you accommodate your law. God doesn't. Suffice, y'all be blessed. Oh, let me upload this. I know I'm never going to get it right, it seems like. Too much is wrong. Too much is wrong. I go meet my husband for break, and the bird killer of Westport, Washington, must play his games. I'm going to have to do this over anyway, so I want to ask you something. Washington man. Washington man. What must another man, regardless of, well, y'all whine, he whine. What must a married man say to a man? Because I know Orville's told him, and he knows it. My wife don't like you, and she don't like you. We're not working together. Why the fuck is he there? Ain't he working? No, Damien's working. The product is hard because there is no accountability. And again, man of Washington. Now, I'm not asking the black man. They just don't do shit, just stand back and whoa. But I want to ask you, white man, come here. What must a man say? They had this problem in Portland, Oregon. They were EMS, making big money. And it was like this. One white man couldn't leave the other one alone. Ain't you wife enough? Washington man. Share. What language must a man say to another man that he may understand? Stay the fuck away. It's like these fucking hoes. Can't even go to the post office. And come to find out, Trump ain't even sending the shit here. Oh, Trump, no, baby, you a rich motherfucker. No. One thing about Obama, he appreciated our money. No, I can't. I can't, Trump. And Orwell may want to vote, but I'm not. I'm not voting. Too much wrong, too much disappointment. And, what? You just shipping this shit out now? God dang, these Mexicans down poison him, fed him bullshit, and you still would? I hope I have the courage not to wear what we bought. Because if you can fail at something so simple, so remedial, how are you going to do with the other things? Oh, I like your humanity. 20 years is a long time. But all the others, like Carmen and all of them, no. I'm very disappointed, Mr. Trump. Very disappointed. In grace of God be blessed. Amen. Amen. Mr. Trump, Mexicans, employees, black, white, are you there, Mr. Trump? Have threatened me. In grace be blessed. Amen. 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 He can eat behind Lindy's.